He has said it was difficult to leave Rangers. He says he still feel I had a lot to give. Listen, I'm happy with this move. It's been great for me and my family and given us a great lifestyle. But do I think I could have contributed to Rangers this season? Of course I could have. That's why I was so disappointed. The club gave me a contract when I was at the best point in my career. But 2 years later, they didn't want to fulfill that contract anymore. Did I leave under a cloud? If I'm honest, I had felt that cloud from the end of last season. They told me they wanted me to leave, and I want to make this clear, that wasn't the manager. He was actually really good with me, but there were a lot of new people within the club who didn't know what I'd given for over 6 years. One said they wanted me to leave. At first I said no, I wasn't going, but then it was probably my time. Listen, I have to respect the fact that the club didn't want me anymore, so I was happy to leave in the end, and I don't hold any hard feelings. There's more on that, folks, over on the website at this moment in time. Could he have contributed this season, Stevie? I think the time was right for him to leave. I also think the time was right for James Tavernier to leave in the summer. But what Connor says there, very honest, of course, whenever he spoke in the past at Rangers. Sometimes he was criticised for maybe being over honest. But could he have aided that defence this season, a defence that has looked very fragile at points?
Maybe, Derek. Maybe he could have. Could he have played much better than John Souttar is at this moment in time? I'm not sure. I think it's a toss of the coin between them. What I do know is that, Connor Goldson was massively out of form last season. He might talk about a couple of games, but he was miles away from where we all thought he should be. And I think with that said, it was probably the right time for him to move on, wasn't it? So, could he have contributed? People will say he would have been more value than Robin Propper, and they're probably correct in that because Propper hasn't found form yet. But he plays in the same position as John Souttar, and sooner or later we had to try and get the best out of John Souttar, didn't we? So it's one that we'll never know the answer to. I'm grateful for Connor Goldson, grateful for his service, but it was the right time as much as it was the right time for various others.